Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we'll get to the bottom of this merger deal. And yes, there are some interesting deadlines we need to spill the beans on. Today we are diving into Eastern Bankshares Incorporated's latest filing, an update on their exciting planned merger with Harbour-Owned Bank. This report gives us a peek into the timeline and some critical dates for shareholders. So, what is the big news? Eastern Bankshares Incorporated, the parent company of Eastern Bank, has been working on a deal to join forces with Harbour-Owned Bancorp Incorporated and its bank. Harbour-Owned Bank, think of it as one big bank absorbing another to become even bigger and stronger. This is called a merger transaction, and it involves two main steps. First, Harbour-Owned itself will merge into Eastern Bankshares, with Eastern Bankshares remaining the surviving company. Then right after that, Harbour-Owned Bank will merge into Eastern Bank, making Eastern Bank the star of the show. The really juicy information in this report is about the final approach to this merger. Eastern Bankshares and Harbour-Owned have just put out a joint press release on the 16th of October 2025, with some super important dates for anyone holding Harbour-Owned stock. Mark your calendars, folks. If you own Harbour-Owned stock, you have until 5 p.m. Eastern Time on the 28th of October 2025 to choose what kind of payout you LL get as part of this deal. Make sure you filled out those election forms they sent you. Missing this deadline could mean you don't get your first choice of payment, and the big day for the merger to officially happen. They are aiming for the 1st of November 2025. That is when the two companies will officially become one, combining their operations and resources. Following this official merger, Harbour-Owned stock will disappear from the stock market. They're restarting the process to delist their shares from the Nasdaq Global Select Market. The very last day you LL be able to trade Harbour-Owned stock is the 31st of October 2025. After that, it is all about Eastern Bankshares Incorporated. So if you are a Harbour-Owned shareholder, this is your final call to act. Now, this report also includes a standard caution regarding forward-looking statements. This is basically a legal disclaimer saying that while they are talking about future plans and expectations, things might not turn out exactly as planned. They are protected by law if unforeseen events cause the actual results to be different from what they are predicting today. They've laid out a bunch of potential roadblocks. For instance, the cost savings and extra profits they expect from putting these two companies together might not happen as quickly or at all. It could even cost more than they thought to make it all work. Integrating two companies is a massive undertaking, and there is always a risk that things don't go smoothly. They also mentioned that uncertainty around the merger could affect how well each company performs before the deal is even finalized. Plus, there is the possibility they might not be able to successfully blend their operations, and they're worried about how customers will react to the changes. Beyond the merger itself, they're exposed to the usual risks facing banks. This includes tough competition, potential problems with the quality of their loans, and changes in laws and regulations that could mean more costs for them to follow. Interest rates and how much money people deposit are also big factors that can impact their business. It is a complex financial world out there, and they've acknowledged the many moving parts that could affect their success. As for exhibits, they've attached the press release that details all of this. This is the document that contains the official announcement and all these key dates we've discussed. And of course, there is the standard cover page interactive data file. The report is signed by R. David Rosato, the Chief Financial Officer of Eastern Bankshares Incorporated, confirming all this information on the 16th of October 2025. So, what is my take on all this? Well, on the surface, Eastern Bankshares Incorporated seems to be moving ahead decisively with its acquisition of Harbour-Owned Bancorp Incorporated. The clarity on the shareholder election deadline and the expected effective date is good business practice, ensuring participants know exactly when to act. The risks they've laid out are pretty standard for any large merger in the banking sector. The real test will be how effectively Eastern Bankshares can integrate Harbour-Owned operations and realize those anticipated synergies without disrupting their customer base or incurring unexpected costs. A key opportunity here is the potential for increased market share and a broader product offering, which could lead to greater profitability down the line. However, the banking industry is constantly evolving, and keeping up with regulatory changes and competition will be paramount. In conclusion, this filing primarily serves as an update on the merger timeline. While there are no new financial performance numbers in this specific report, it's a crucial step in the integration process. Shareholders of Harbour-Owned need to pay close attention to the 28th of October deadline. For Eastern Bankshares, the real work begins after the 1st of November to make this merger a success. Alright, that is our breakdown of Eastern Bankshares Incorporated S latest filing. What is your take on this merger and what it means for the future of banking in their region? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.